Good morning, fourth grade. We are ready for math lesson 167. We're going to start off with our concept cards this morning, so watch carefully, give the answer, and then you can see if you're correct. What does the Roman numeral C stand for? What number? 100. D. 500. 1000. 10, 1, 50, 5. 1 year equals how many weeks? About 52. 1 year equals how many days? 365. 1 yard equals how many inches? 36. 1 mile equals how many feet? 5,280. 1 mile equals how many yards? 1,760. 1 meter equals how many centimeters? 100. 1 pint equals how many cups? 2. 1 quart equals how many pints? 2. 1 gallon equals how many quarts? 4. 1 peck equals how many quarts? 8. 1 bushel equals how many pecks? 4. 1 pound equals how many ounces? 16. 1 ton equals how many pounds? 2,000. 1 kilogram equals how many grams? 1,000. 1 metric ton equals how many pounds? 2,200. What does kilo stand for? 1,000. What does deci stand for? 1/10. Centa. 100th. Milla. 1,000th. Deca. 10. Hecto. 100. 1 meter equals how many decimeters? 10. 1 decameter equals how many meters? 10. 1 hectometer equals how many meters? 100. 1 kilometer equals how many meters? 1,000. 1 meter equals how many millimeters? 1,000. 1 centimeter equals how many millimeters? 10. 1 cup equals how many fluid ounces? 8. 1 square foot equals how many square inches? 144. 1 square yard equals how many square feet? 9. Okay, in your lesson today, you are reviewing fractions, so we're going to do a bit of that on the board. First of all, I have a fraction 4/7, and the fraction we're making next to it, we know is supposed to have a denominator of 28. So how can we make this a fraction that's equivalent to 4/7 with a denominator of 28? So first of all, we look at how 7 goes into, I'm going right off the screen here. 7 goes into 28 4 times. So 7 times 4 equals 28. So that means that to find our numerator, we also go 4 times 4. And that will give us our numerator. So 4 times 4 equals 16. Okay, because 7 times 4 equals 28. We also multiply 4 by 4. And then we have 16 over 28. Okay, now we have a fraction 16 over 18. And we want to reduce it to the lowest terms. So what's the greatest number that goes into 16 and 18? 2 would be the greatest number that would go into both of those. So we're going to divide both by 2. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. 18 divided by 2 equals 9. So our reduced fraction is 8 over 9. Now we have an improper fraction, 19 over 12. It's improper because the numerator is greater than the denominator. Now to make this a mixed number, which is what we need to do, we need to go 19 divided by 12. Okay? 12 goes into 19 one time, and then there are 7 left. After 12 goes into 19, you have 7 as a remainder, so we have 7, and we're going to put it over 12. 1 and 7 12 is the mixed number for 19 over 12. Now I have a mixed number, 5 and 4/9, and I would like you to change it to an improper fraction. So how can we do that? How can we change a mixed number to an improper fraction? Go ahead and tell me. What we're going to do is go our denominator multiplied by our whole number and add the numerator and put that over the denominator, okay? So 9 times 5 equals what? 45, plus our numerator 4 is 49. And our denominator stays the same, which is 9. So the improper fraction for 5 and 4/9 is 49 over 9. Now we want to multiply a fraction in a mixed number. How can we do that? Or can we do that? Yes, we can, but first we need to make this an improper fraction. So we're going to go 4 over 7 times, now to make this an improper fraction, we're going to go our denominator times our whole number and add the numerator. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7, and our denominator stays the same. Okay, so we got 4 times 1, 4, plus 3 is 7. We kept our denominator the same. And now we need to multiply, but first we can actually cancel. 4 and 4, we can cancel out. 4 goes into both of them one time. 7 and 7 we can cancel out. 7 goes into both of them one time. Now we're ready to multiply, so 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 1 is also 1. So 1 over 1 equals the whole number 1, okay? Now we have a few mixed numbers and a fraction, a couple mixed numbers and a fraction that we would like to add. But before we can add and subtract fractions, we have to have denominators that are the same. So to do that, let's find the smallest common denominator, the least common denominator, which would be 15, because that's the smallest number that all of our denominators can go into. Now to find our numerator, we're going to see how many times 5 goes into 15, and it goes into 15 3 times, so we're also going to go 2 times 3 equals 6. Now how many times does 3 go into 15? 5 times, so 5 times 1 equals 5. How many times does 15 go into 15? 1 time, so 4 times 1 equals 4. Now our denominators are the same. Now we're going to add our fractions together. 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15. Our denominator is 15. Now add our whole numbers. 2 plus 7 equals 9. So we have 9 and 15 over 15. Now, what is the whole number for 15 over 15? Can we make that a whole or a mixed number? 15 divided by 15 is 1, right? Okay, so now we have 1 for the fraction, and we have 9 as our answer here, so we need to add them together. 9 plus 1 equals what? 10. So 10 is our final answer. Work your lesson carefully. Lots of working with fractions. Let me know if you have any questions about that, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.